It's your girl, Manira.
Jessica Wabbit.
Shanae.
And Ayana.
And you're now listening to Why the Fuck Am I Not Famous?
We don't know.
We're not sure
not
yet.
famous, cause I ain't naked. Chickens ain't got no style, it's straight brainless. Niggas rocking tits and wigs, so shameless. Meanwhile, we sitting here acting like we whack. Not hating, I'm just stating the facts. Girl, you know a doctor made her ass fat. True. Tommy T made their belly flat. Yeah. And all these niggas think that they can rap. Okay, I got this. I know that we're funny. Brains and beauty, my mama ain't raised no dummy. Positive energy, keep them bad vibes from me. Put it all together, we'll be making all the money.
Why the fuck am I not famous? Ha! I ask myself every day. Tweeting, sharing, Instagramming, but still I can't get paid. So I hooked up with my girl. It's that bitch. We gotta get paid because we got the brains, we got the jokes. So let's just start the show.
Welcome.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Hi, papi.
Really? All of that?
I just had to go with it.
You know, sometimes we gotta, add a little bit of
Spice?
Espanol into the
because
mix.
We're bilingual.
Yes, we were
Okay.
talking about Venezuela last week.
Were we?
Yeah, and how they were like,
Oh, yeah, how they're scared to come in.
Fleeing?
Okay, yeah. So welcome to episode number 17 of Why the Fuck Am I Not Famous? Funny conversation with the dope.
Pero broke.
So we all were it. You can look it up. It's my phone. We all,
Broke.
not broco. Broke.
I said broke.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
We all were it for the silent library dare. And this week's dare is courtesy of Shanae Bachelor.
Oh, she gave y'all my whole
Word.
Oh, we can
Tag that and bleep that up.
Where's
Anybody
Mr.
looking for
Krabs
me
when
when
you
I
need
move?
him?
Right?
So we are going to be playing Bean Boozled, right? So you just take the spinner and bloop, and you're going to pick that one and eat it.
I gotta eat something?
Some jelly beans taste good, and some are caca. So
That's not funny. I don't want to play this.
I actually don't want to play either because you
Doesn't
know
matter.
how I am with eating nasty things.
It
but
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. We have to do it. So who's going to spin first?
Me.
Jalisa said it first. Jessica Wabbit said it first. She said it first. Okay.
No, she already called it.
Shoot.
Go ahead. Okay.
That's crazy.
I always win.
Go. Oh, sorry. Go.
Push your finger. I don't want it to move.
Do it again.
Strawberry, raspberry, all them good flavors.
It has to
Strawberry.
look like this.
Right.
Let's see.
It has to look. So she got the strawberry looking one with pink polka dots. So it's either going to taste like strawberry, banana smoothie, or dead fish.
That's not even cool.
Chew.
What it tastes like, girl?
Come on, let us know if she got the dead fish.
Dirty one. Why can't you be more like your cousin Teresa?
You always win, remember?
Go ahead, spin it, Yana. Your turn.
And she's finishing it off. I would have spit it out already. The waist
I
not
don't
one
usually
not.
spit it. I am.
Ew, this is nasty. I hope my breath don't smell like.
Dr. A got the
pussy.
green.
I'm lime.
So it's either gonna taste like lime or lawn clippings.
I would have ate that one.
Long clipping?
Lawn, like grass.
Huh.
I would have ate that
Hey,
one.
grass when I was little.
Lime. Lawn clip.
Go ahead,
Grass
Bobo.
doesn't taste good.
What did you? That
What
doesn't
the
taste good. I try to spin it fast. Give me the OG
Wine
one.
fast, wine fast, wine fast.
Oh, it's a split decision.
Is it?
I don't get one.
No, do it again.
Damn.
Do it again.
Ew,
Dr. A, start your timer, and I'll
Swallow it,
tell you
Yana,
why
swallow.
we have a timer
Oh,
as well.
We're shoving
Just
on the
the
dot.
stop
We're good.
clock.
They know
7
why.
on 7.
Oh God, no!
What is it?
It was this one.
Swallow, Yana,
And
swallow.
it's not a good
So,
one.
Sinead either got peach or barf.
Oh God.
Damn. You
My
got the
stomach
worst
hurt.
one.
Who invented this?
Who said that?
We should have really got some fucking wine.
Word.
You playing
All
games.
right, let's go. What did you get? No, you can't spit it out.
bitch.
I ate that because I ate that dirty sawfish in my mouth. Okay.
We definitely ate that shit.
Yo, stop coughing.
Okay.
Oh God, why?
I got
Watch Princess get something nice.
either berry blue or toothpaste.
You see that's some bullshit.
You okay over there?
We need some sound effects.
Hey,
I got berry blue.
I
And
know
it's
fucking
delicious.
Princess was gonna fucking get something good. Hey.
No.
Don't do me that.
Hey.
Literally.
Hey.
Y'all don't
Hey,
understand.
I think now it's my time. It's my time. Hey.
Hey. Oh my god.
All right, speaking of dirty saltfish and cucumbers, we know what day it is.
Hump Day, yeah!
Wait a minute. Before we begin to hump day,
Right.
we have to explain the cucumber.
But they should know.
No, they'll get the cucumber
They'll
when it's
get
time
it.
for the cucumber. It ain't time yet. We got
All
5
right.
minutes.
Well, it is Wednesday, and our hump day segment gives you an interesting, weird, unknown, or fun sex fact. And for this week's hump, we want to talk about role playing in the bedroom. So all of us are going to give you tips on how to live out some of your fantasies in the bedroom. So I'm going to tell y'all the truth, right?
I wanna lick you from your head to your toes, and I wanna move from the bed down to the floor.
You
and I
kind
won't
of
know.
aggressive.
My bad. I really like.
I was a little
Chris.
girl when that came out.
and I was bad.
Oh, I was good, but our niece knew every single word. Remember?
Kia,
Yeah. No.
which one?
First of all, you saying names.
Right, y'all be snitching.
The
She
one
not
that live-
family no more.
Don't do that. The
Don't
one that
do
lives
that.
next door to you.
She did.
She was ludicrous. But
Oh damn.
so when it comes to the bedroom and role playing, for me, I'm too fucking silly. Like, okay, so when I'm at work, right? And I'm sitting in my jump seat and we have something called final, right? Where you have to be totally undistracted. You can't be distracted.
Mm-hmm. Focus,
know-
my nigga.
Did I eat today?
Oh god.
Maybe you need a snack.
Please.
Well, you have to be completely focused, right? And sometimes it's dark back there and you just start thinking about a whole bunch of other different things. And sometimes I fantasize like, how would it be to have sex, with my flight attendant uniform? And I fantasize. But the man that I am with, I know that as soon as I go in, I'm like, hey, big boy, right? Like, we're going to start fucking laughing and it's not even going to be sexy anymore.
Because y'all
Because
being-
you sound like a transvestite.
Hey, big guy.
Big boy.
I wouldn't even fucking ask. Whoa.
Oh my god, what's the video? I need to show you guys the video.
Of what?
I think that-
Describe it.
No, I have to find it. Go ahead.
Give me
continue.
a different role play scenario. Y'all know, I want to be Big
Well,
Shirley.
I
and that
can
nigga be
relate. I
cold.
can relate because I definitely did the whole. I used to work with them.
Who's them?
And I kept my uniform only for those purposes.
Okay.
Who's them?
Role play is fun. I enjoy
two of us.
roleplay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, guys, we have to give tips.
Okay.
So you can give me tips too. Like, how do I go into the bedroom and introduce this to my man, or how can a man introduce it to their girl without it being funny or a joke?
Well,
Alcohol.
Then she gonna keep laughing. She might be slow.
I don't know. I'm really silly as well. I can't. I'm
So
not
you
serious.
guys can. So I know that I've had sex before, and somebody's face is funny, or we see something, or someone farts, and we just bust out laughing.
Farts?
Yeah, we bust out laughing, and it's over. Like, I can't have sex after we start laughing. I start be feeling tickled. Like, it doesn't work after that.
Wait, you
feel
can't
like, has
continue?
nobody done it
No.
before? Like nobody's role play?
Yeah,
I'll
I mean,
roleplay.
I'll role play.
So
but
how
it's-
did you introduce it to your boo? You was just
First
like
of all, I'm a big old freak, right?
big
So
booty, big old treats.
He already know that. So if we gonna be role playing, he gotta be with it, or else it is what it is. But you gotta talk about it first. Like, you
That's
better-
one thing. Communication,
Yeah.
yes. So communication will be step number one.
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Talk to because you can't come in there with fucking Daisy Dukes on talk about big booty hugs,
Right.
big booty. Like
Yes, he will.
You
He
didn't
with
even, you
it.
didn't even
right.
move your braids.
What kind
a
of braid
waste.
haver are you? Right.
What a waste.
Sorry.
Like you
I
can't
do
just
it
walk
right
in
now.
because
First
he's
of
gonna
all,
be
all
like,
y'all bitches got braids. Okay.
And she did it. I
Right.
didn't look this way. I saw that way.
you can't do that because then he's gonna be looking at you like, what the fuck is going on? Especially if you have like a silly partner. I think I think communication is key. You should speak to them about it in advance and let
Okay.
them know that this is something that I'm interested in. I know when it was my partner, what I did was I told him that I think we should try a new fetish, and he was like, well, what? And I was like, I'm into choking, so how about you just
I'm into all that.
I was like, how about you just, meet me at the bar and bring me up from behind? And he was like, all right.
Oh, in public. Oh,
Wow.
you kinky.
Yeah. So it wasn't more of a, can I demonstrate? So
Yeah.
fuck, we got video for. Yeah. So it wasn't
Let's move the
it
mic,
wasn't
yeah.
more of a like a kind of situation. It was more of a pull up on me in my ear and was like, how you doing? And kind of like massaged the back of my neck, but then still like held me firmly.
Jessica
Yes.
Webber, we have a question for you.
What?
What is the 5 fingers say to the face?
Yeah.
You gotta show them. You gotta show them. You gotta show them.
Do it. Come on now.
Go ahead. That's not So last week, Jessica Rabbit lost the Silent Library Dare, and she was supposed to get slapped in her face with a cucumber every 7th minute of the show.
Damn.
Dr. A just slapped her, but it's kind of weak. So maybe as the show progresses,
It'll get better. She's practice.
The next time you do it, since we role playing, get up.
And so this is a tip for me. If you are going to role play, get into character. Like really get into character. Are you going to be that hot nurse, Dr. A? Go in there with your stethoscope. You get in there with your...
I have costochondritis.
What?
A lot.
No, really, get in character. I think they should come with I was going to say uniforms. Props, costumes.
That's
I'm
good.
all for the costumes. I
Listen,
love the costumes.
What about shoot a little sext over?
You know what I
she's
really
trying to
love?
do? That usually starts the mood when somebody sexts you.
Accents. I'd be like, oh my God.
That could be something new because you won't even know who this person is. So what's your ideal like role playing situation?
What would you shoot them a text saying?
I'm trying to be Big Shirley today.
Really?
What the fuck?
Is Big Shirley the one that like all the cookies?
That's
No,
the one
from
who
Martin.
Cole was dating.
Oh.
You never seen the top hat?
See, for me, I think I would do a role play like meet me at this hotel. So you
sexy.
guys know I like people coming with me on my layovers. It makes my job easier. I'm happier because familiar faces are with me on the plane. But when we get to my layover, pretend I don't know you. Try to pick me up at the bar. I think that's considered role playing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
what
definitely
I did.
role playing.
Make up names.
Don't you think it changes though? Like if we in a real relationship,
I've never
you know
done
your
that.
partner. Like y'all can have
That's
a little
what I'm
funny,
saying.
Y'all
I
can
don't
have
have
a
to-
little
No,
funny sex.
nigga, because I'm telling you, when you introduce things that they've never done before, like when my nigga choked me, he make this face that just be making me like, shit. But he never does it normally. So I feel like if it's something out of the norm, it's more exciting.
Do something to get that nigga mad just because.
That's what turned me on. That's
Right.
bad.
No.
Is that like
this
unhealthy?
This is toxic right here.
I like toxic sex.
Me too.
That shit is fun.
What's another role play that you guys would like?
I think I would want to be a clown.
Bitch, you're a clown.
How?
I got the nigga just for you.
I like
You're
that
bugging.
song.
I think I would want to be a clown, but not like a Harley Quinn kind of clown, if that makes any sense. Like a
Harley Quinn not a clown. She's
oh,
a
she's
psychopath.
not? Oh, well, shit. Then
She looked like a clown.
yeah,
Because she wore the makeup under
so
the
I
eye.
feel like it reminds me of like or like It clown.
Nah, I'm into like
Ugly. And first of all, don't come in the bedroom looking like it.
Well, that
I'm a
movie is
pass out.
hilarious.
I'm a fucking pass out, or you're gonna get real licks. Word of the day is licks.
What's licks?
to
Alcohol.
assault a person.
The Trini version definition.
I think I'm into like I like anime. I like stuff like that. I like what's
cool.
the other thing? I'm into like that Roman shit, like the warriors and thing. What's that called?
Like Xena,
Like
the
Xena,
warrior
like-
princess.
300 and
Princess,
shit.
yeah, like Troy and shit, like that shit.
Ooh, what about trolls?
Like Poppy?
Like the niggas that be in the garden.
No, like the trolls with
the hair,
with
but
the
the
hair
bad hair?
going up and the
wasn't
gem belly button.
Wasn't her name Poppy from the Trolls movie?
Maybe
That's what you want to be?
You could be like a troll. I'm a troll doll.
I got some
Another
makeup in my
tip
bag.
is to find a partner that is not going to judge you the way we're judging right now. Find someone who's into your kink or is accepting of it.
Which is why my nigga love it.
You
This
dressed
bitch
up as
said
a, as a
trolls.
troll doll?
My kids watch Trolls.
I mean, nah, but I dressed up in my carnival costume.
That's
Oh,
fun.
okay.
I've done
That's
that too.
fun.
That sounds
I've done
cute.
that too.
He can hold on to my
I could
feathers.
do like the one that everyone talks about, like the cops and robbers kind of thing. That's kind of fun.
I don't fuck
for
with
me.
12, so we don't play those games.
Not the 12.
This once I dated a detective and found out that he was a real detective, and we didn't do it anymore.
Once I found out he had a real job,
It was done. Like,
I was turned off.
you're the feds.
I would say I want to do like a library active reader role play, but the niggas I fuck with don't be reading.
You could teach them how to read out loud.
Nah, they could
Yes.
read, but
And
With
then
their
you
finger.
and then you could penalize him. You know, you could have the little
bad,
ruler.
bad dummy.
the niggas I like don't read. Some niggas got the best
gonna
dick.
Cat in the hat.
Oh.
Y'all ever had
Stupid.
y'all ever had the
Niggas
West
say
Indian
Island.
reader?
Or like
No.
Nigga, that is
Like
the
the
most
audio?
West Indian childhood book ever. When it has Pat is sat.
no,
Like I swear to God, I'm
that's
gonna post
American because I don't know what the fuck she's
I'm
talking
gonna
about.
post that on the Why the Fuck Am I Not Famous page, and y'all gonna see it's a whole book, and it's called the West Indian Reader.
Are you kidding me?
So you could use that book with the accents. Boom.
I can't.
One thing I'm not attracted to is my own kind.
Well, who said it gotta be
like,
Trini?
like West Indian
Me
and
either.
that accent.
Me either.
Really?
Me either.
When
Ew,
I-
my shit go
Wait, let me hear your accent
it
again.
dry up.
Doctor,
I don't have no
you
accent.
did it. You just did it.
I
No.
like my British accent, like that one.
Yeah.
Okay, excuse me.
God.
So for
I
the
think
next,
that you should
Maybe
practice
it's
a little
like
more.
maybe it's like
Agreed.
Australian or something like that. I can't even say Australian.
I
think
think
you
for the
should
rest of
say
the
beer.
episode,
Say
for the rest
beer.
of the episode, you need to do your accent.
Oh God, why?
Oh fuck!
That one was
Okay,
pretty good.
let's go. Oh, I forgot. My bad.
Oh, shit.
Hello.
I forgot already, bro.
The suggestion that I made was stay in character.
It's hard to stay in character.
Yo, like,
this
I
is why I can't have like sex, like serious sex, because I don't stay in character.
I still
how
got
many-
that barf in my hand.
First of all, you should have licked your fingers. That's your problem.
Oh God, why?
I
Wait,
got the
we not gonna do
delicious
another
one.
bean thingy?
Nah.
No.
Oh shit! What time is it? What time is it?
She has 1 more minute before she gets smacked again.
Get smacked, silly.
But wait. Why don't you do the I can't with y'all. Okay.
I mean,
shaking
you
me.
wasn't here last week. I had to deal with this shit by myself. One woman, no help, all alone.
I like it.
I like it.
Be the uptight boss and the new associate.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one.
Never wanted to fuck my boss. That's
I
never
know I
happened.
can't fuck nobody I work with, but I'll be fucking around and be like, yo, you ain't take the trash out yet. You know what? Come in the room. Let's go.
You ain't put your clothes in the dirty clothes bin. No, that's,
That's
wrong.
You're
Children.
working. You're
That's
working
right.
at the dry cleaner.
That's the wrong one. That's a she fucking. That's the wrong one. Shit, I had
Fucking
that.
the Mexicans.
You know what it was? It became a personal experience. I thought I was home.
That's that trauma shit.
Right.
Well, there are times that role playing can go wrong.
Absolutely.
So, a white man was arrested in Florida after refusing to partake in his black girlfriend's request for slavery role play.
Okay. Let's see.
Let's dig deep into this.
According to an affidavit, Kenneth. I really hope you guys heard that clunk,
Boxer.
because that was Dr. A slapping Jessica Weber with the cucumber again. Keep the time. The next 7 minutes, she's going to get another slap. But according to an affidavit, Kenneth Atkins became very aggressive after his girlfriend, Ashley Edwards, suggested he play the role of her slave master. Atkins wanted no parts in her 50 Shades of Slave sex game, which resulted in the couple having an argument. Well, Edwards eventually got what she asked for because her boyfriend became so angry that he spit in her face.
Oh Jesus.
That's
That nigga got it.
Oh, it gets better.
Yeah, because she snapped out of her slave role real quick.
How did she snap
And
out?
turned into police calling Patty and had her boyfriend arrested.
She should.
Yeah, so he got arrested for misdemeanor battery and booked in the county jail.
You can get a book for spitting, bro.
It's assault.
Bitch,
Yeah,
it's
that is
assault.
assault. Yeah, nah.
You
don't
ever had
spit on
somebody
me.
spit on you before?
No,
While
'cause
they're yelling.
Have you?
What?
While
I'm
they're
like-
yelling.
No, I mean like
Nah.
spit on
no.
Not
Me?
a hawk spit.
Absolutely. And ask me where they are now.
Dead
A
in.
jail?
25 stitches later, they're probably in jail.
So you fight
That's a
back?
lot of stuff.
Absolutely. Are you dumb? You gonna take your fucking spit and put it on my body unless you not eating my cat?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no, I don't like spit.
Nah, I'm
I don't like head, so.
What?
Sorry.
Wait,
Nah.
nah. Spit
But
on
can-
me,
uh-huh.
right? In an argument, and spitting on me while we being kinky. You never know. It might be
That
two different things. You
that
never
is that is
know.
different. But how many of you would play that role? Like, I'm surprised that she's the one that initiated the slave.
I
we
think
both
we should
black.
also mention that the couple was an interracial couple.
I was-
as
yeah,
well,
we
too.
both black.
Oh yes, no, she was black and her boyfriend was white. I think I said that.
No, because if we both black, then I'm gonna take it.
Nah,
But
we
I
just
mean,
read it,
If,
baby.
No.
if you, I don't know. I can't imagine myself hearing my nigga say, "You little slave bitch take this white cock, I'm gonna be
First of all,
upset.
cock.
And then she's gonna
And
take
they
it.
say
We,
cock.
we
Yeah.
talked about that before.
And they say cock. They don't
Yeah.
tell the truth. You gonna take it?
If my white boyfriend does that to me, nah, son.
All I'm gonna think about is all my niggas. Like, look at that. Be
all
like,
my niggas.
All my
Not my
ancestors.
yeah,
Look at
that's what I meant.
Wait,
term of
wait,
dairy.
remember when T'Challa died? And
Chikala.
T'Challa, what's his name?
In Black Panther.
yeah,
Yeah.
his name is T'Challa.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you're
was
right.
thinking about French toast.
You know what?
What's that
The
bread?
fucking bread.
Yes.
Jewish bread.
Chala, is it challah
Vodka?
bread? What is it called?
Ciabatta.
Challah. It's no CH.
They don't pronounce that part. do they?
No,
I'm-
it's halal.
Wow, nigga.
I'm saying ciabatta bread.
First of all, halal meat,
Italian.
halal meat is the way you prepare, like prep the
They don't
meat.
got
First,
halal bread.
the animal
She's
was
Italian.
killed.
She's
They
Muslim and
prayed.
she's
Salam
fat.
alaikum.
They prayed over the animal before they killed them.
Alaikum salam.
That's halal meat, okay? I am talking about challah bread that you make French toast with. Now y'all gonna have me Google
She
this.
said ciabatta though.
Ciabatta?
That yogurt?
Oh my
That's
god.
Chobani.
Look, as soon as I go, it pops right up. Challah French toast.
That's not how you pronounce it.
Okay, let me
though.
ask her how you pronounce it. How do you
Oh, my Jesus.
pronounce challah?
But back to this lady taking that slavery dick.
I would never.
Oh shit, Yana, you were right.
I'd never write.
Holla.
Do it again. Do it again.
Holla, 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 holla. Holla, 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 holla.
The bitch mouth moving though.
Look.
She tell you how to
I
say.
wonder if you guys can see it. I'm posting what?
Holla.
You know what we should
Wait.
do? We
Holla,
should make
holla,
her
holla.
say mad curse words and post it on the page just to see her mouth move.
Oh, I'm just gonna add this like holla at your boy, holla at your girl.
I feel like you should put
Holla
holla,
at
holla. Anybody that's ready to get
Dollars.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, you guys want to continue with this slave story,
We
or
don't
should we
want
go on
that.
to
We
no?
don't should go do that
no,
dick
she
shit.
not getting
No.
reparations. Fuck her.
Right.
we all not getting reparations. But
Yes,
that's-
the fuck I am.
Yeah, but I'm not fucking no nigga, and he's saying, but suppose he pull a whip out or something, and now he be like, no, bitch, get all the way in the character, and now you got shackles on your feet. I'm good.
We're not playing these games.
So what if but you'll take any kind of other debauchery that your man would give, like
hit me
slapping
with-
that ass,
hit me
hit
with
with
a
the
E.
hit me
sneaker,
with your best shot?
Right. And then he donkey punch you.
right?
No, bitch.
I'm not taking that.
We're not
I
doing
can't do
domestic
it.
violence.
Okay, so we're all to a consensus that it's shit that doesn't fly.
No,
Yup.
we're not-
Okay.
no, I'm
And
not-
it's called domestic violence. That's a dub.
So speaking of shit that doesn't fly, as you may or may not know, Jalise and I are flight attendants, and the rest of my girls are just fly. And in this segment, we give you a list of shit that just doesn't fly, whether it be on a plane or in real everyday fucking life. So if you guys know me or simply just listen or watch the show, then you know that I sincerely appreciate reviews. I will not purchase anything online or book an excursion when I travel or really do anything if I haven't read a couple of reviews and a bunch of positive reviews at that. So
You read the positive ones? I read the negative ones.
Me too.
I read all of them. And then like if I'm buying clothes, I gotta look for pictures of someone who's shaped the way I am to see how it's gonna fit.
And by the time she buy it, the shit is sold out.
And then she don't want to buy it because it costs $5 for shipping.
Right.
And then she goes on Google and looks for a free shipping code.
That's me.
I do. I be having $400 worth of shit in my cart and then like $6.97 for shipping. The fuck?
Shipping.
Look,
Let me go see if I can get a free discount code.
This shit.
that's me looking for a fucking coupon for free shipping. But yeah, yeah. So this one woman and her husband were on vacation and decided to take a tour of a southern plantation. However, according to her 1-star review, she obviously did not enjoy her experience. And this was her review. My husband and I were extremely disappointed in this tour. We didn't come to hear a lecture on how white people treated slaves. We came to get this history of a southern plantation and get a tour of the house and grounds. The tour guide was so radical about slave treatment, we felt we were being lectured and bashed about slavery. My ancestors were from Sicily, never owned slaves, and my husbands were German. And none of us have ever owned slaves. I am by far not racist. I have black friends. Or against all Americans having equal rights. But this was my vacation, and at this point, we are crossing all plantation tours off of our list. It was just not what we expected. I'll go back to Louisiana and see some real plantations that are so much more enjoyable to tour.
Back to Louisiana, where they have the second largest plantation. Back there.
I just want to know what's the best fucking plantation to visit.
First,
You know,
I want to know
vacation's coming up.
who's going to plantations on vacation.
so that's when you hit Lindsay up and be like,
Hitler's-
"What were you thinking, Lindsay?"
What happened to the beach?
Hitler's children. That's who.
Well, they were German. Well, her husband was German.
I'm sure there were many Holocaust museums that they could have went and got cultured and seen what happened.
Speaking of culture,
Why would they want to go see Holocaust museums
slavery,
if they're Germans?
the beatings. Oh, you bitch!
Oh,
It hurt.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. That shit heavy, Nera.
It was. I'm sorry, Jessica.
I told you stop.
But you were late. You need to slap.
Nah, I smack you.
How does she slap? You guys ever seen
How
that?
could
You
she slap?
How can she slap me so?
Smack the shit out of her.
I am going to
my
post
video.
that video on Why the Fuck Am I Not Famous on our
are the good
Instagram
oldies.
page because that shit is funny.
That
You
just
kept
slapped
screaming,
the
"How could she
fucking-
slap?"
How can she slap me so?
That just really threw the idea out of. Oh,
Oh. No, it's to make some sense because she was going to say some dumb shit that she usually
wasn't
says.
going to. I was
Okay.
going to say, speaking of history, that is our history. Being beaten, being shackled, all of those horrific things that you were listening to. That is our history. So what the fuck were you trying to go see?
What did she think she was gonna find on the plantation? is my-
Fucking peaches. Thank you.
I don't know.
Why-
And
why-
sweet tea. And sweet tea.
You know what?
How the fuck they do this?
When I think of a plantation, I just see Mary Lou coming out in her big fluffy yellow dress.
and she has her indentured servant, not a slave,
Get them some lemonade. Come and take a tour of the
fresh squeeze. Fresh squeeze.
I
And
wanna
guess
know
who
was
squeezed
giving
it?
the tour.
me. Because I was going to be a house slave because I
That's
could
crazy.
cook and I don't want to get hot in the cotton
And
field.
she
and
light
she
skin.
light skinned and her hair's red.
So she definitely would have been in
My
the
ass
house.
was in the
Cooking.
field.
Ooh, were you the slave master's love child? Because you have curly hair and it's red.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know what? I met a woman one time. A friend of mine introduced me to his aunt. She was like, "Oh, what do you mix with?" And it was like black and black. Like I hate when people ask me that, as if black people can't have curly hair. She was like, "No, but there's something down the line." She was like, "You have red hair, so someone probably got raped when you were younger." I was like,
That-
"Bitch, fucking Christ!"
That's crazy.
She is a psychotic.
But it's probably true.
I ain't even gonna lie. That's something I would say.
No, it's probably true, but
You
you,
would
don't
have
know
said
me,
that?
and
Yes,
you're
I
an
would.
adult speaking to. I was a younger child. I was meeting his aunt. I don't know you. We didn't. Man, ask me if I want some
I'm
water.
Confucius.
I'd have been like, "Nah, nobody got raped." My mother, I'd have just made up some crazy lie. Like my parents, I'm just
What's rape?
No, I just looked at my friend like I'm ready to go home.
That's fucked up.
You know what? You must be like a Spanish or something.
I'm not gonna lie. I hate when people say, "Oh, like where you from?" and you tell them you Caribbean. And like, "Oh yeah, I could tell you mixed with." Bitch, I'm still fucking black.
Yeah, I'm black.
I'm
Period.
black.
Because
You
if
know?
y'all come to my house, it's hot. It's hot out there. The sun is beaming, blazing hip hop and R&B.
As if being just black is not sexy enough.
Hello.
Oh, I would like to know where I originate from. So,
Ooh, we should all do like an ad.
no, we're not.
So why don't we
Because they
take
be
you on a
taking our-
tour, bitch? So you can get your history down.
Go to Louisiana.
Since you like role playing so much, I'm sure they have something to wear for you back there too. Put your ass to
Well, I
work.
could put my braids in. My little princess braid.
Bitch, what? No, they wasn't thinking about doing their
It's okay.
You gonna
It's
look like the
okay.
bitch
It's
from Color
okay.
Purple. You gonna have the
Because
two braids going.
we
back.
all gonna
Right.
play. I'm gonna be in the house. I'm gonna be the house slave, and I'm gonna snitch on her. And hopefully they cut your fucking fat ass foot off since you want to play slave so
I'm gonna be
bad.
in the field.
I did not
I'm in
want
the
to play
trenches.
slave.
She said she wanted. She said she wanted. If she was, that she wanted.
I
to put
just
her
want to
hair
know where I
up.
came from.
What?
Now I got to be a slave.
Bitch, that's where you came from.
No, it's not. Y'all need to research a little bit deeper than that. It's
I'm
something
sorry.
past that.
Where is it?
What?
Yes, we were taken as slaves, but before that, there was more. We had civilizations. We owned. We were kings and queens.
Oh,
Agreed.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We're not dumb here.
You know how far back you have to go to figure that part?
Well, that's how far I want to get.
Oh God,
Okay.
you're gonna be reading for a while.
Not really. There's a.
No, we trust me. We come from a lot. We, of course, who doesn't know that? You know, they don't tell us that side. But
Listen, y'all sound like my friend who be giving me all kinds of.
I sound like my daddy who be walking in the house with his articles.
Yeah.
First of all,
uh-oh.
Y'all ever seen pictures of a black Santa Claus
No, but I see Black Jesus.
or Black Jesus?
I see Black Jesus.
And then 1 year after the gifts stopped coming, there's no such thing as Santa Claus.
Oh, nigga, that's how the niggas
That's
rope
a
you
black-
in. It's a pagan
pagan
holiday.
holiday.
Exactly.
I told the kids that this year.
Oh my God! Did you tell your kids Santa's real?
Yeah, I did.
Do they still believe Santa's real?
And Betty know who it is. He know
Okay.
who it is.
And who is it?
Me, nigga.
I took her. So first of all, my son is very blessed during the holidays, right? That nigga not getting all this credit. I told him one gift. I'll get him like a pair of socks or pajamas, like the quote unquote whack gift, and that came from Santa. That's it.
She a fucking hater.
Everything else came from me or daddy.
No,
That's
it's
it.
It's hard.
I
to
don't
keep
think
your
that's a
kids-
bad idea, though. I think that's no. How about when niggas take away Christmas? My mom's took away a whole fucking Christmas.
My daddy took away
The Tooth
Christmas.
Fairy black? I don't think so.
Tooth Fairy scary. A little
She
bitch
can't be
coming in
black.
and taking your tooth.
I feel like this. I think that's a good idea. I feel like if you tell them that Santa, it still keeps like their innocence.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
Yeah, I think I'm still that idea.
Well,
And
I
would
have
tell
a
my
video
kid
of
that.
my children crying because I told them Santa was fake.
But what about if you sit there and you get your child a gift and it's the gift they don't want? They open it up like, you know what? Fuck Santa. Stupid Santa. Got me some stupid gift. I didn't even want this one. I wanted the red one.
And I'm gonna say, I know, baby.
Fuck
I
him
know.
too.
Fuck
No.
him too. But see what daddy bought you.
Excuse me? Because he gonna get
your
licks
heart-
with this motherfucking cucumber.
But I'm saying, all your hard work you put into that gift and he hated it. Now he's sitting here like Santa's mad dumb. I didn't even ask for that.
I don't know how to count.
It's now.
Okay.
Role
She's
play.
abused.
Role play.
Come on, get slapped with that cucumber.
No, bring your fist now.
It didn't say my face.
It did. It said slapped in your face with a cucumber.
Stop the other
I was
side.
about to say, Lashina Bata.
She rubbed the dick on her
She
face.
rubbed it. She rubbed it herself.
Yeah.
Well, this week for our girl, did you hear? You know, last week we spoke about how all of this crazy shit keeps going on in Florida. How you say it?
Florida.
That's not how you said it.
What?
You said it with a.
That's the rapper.
You said it with a Florida,
Can't even
right?
call him a rapper.
It's
I
a-
think that's the most popular person is that nigga from Florida?
There's mad popular people that came from
Wait,
Florida.
I'm
Are
just
you
not
fucking-
Flo Rida. Is he from
Flo
Florida?
Rida. The
Yeah.
reason why his name is Flo
Flo Rida
Rida is
is
because
'cause
it's
he's from
Florida.
Florida.
Oh my
That's what I was-
Jesus Christ! You didn't know that?
That's what I was asking.
You didn't need to ask that question.
Because it's spelled out.
I ask questions because I don't know the fucking answers. Okay.
That's one you
pretty
Google in the
obvious.
bathroom. Google that one in the bathroom next
That's
time.
a pretty obvious answer.
No, that's when somebody.
But there
come up
are
to
a
you
lot
and
of
be
popular people. You know, Lil Duval coming out with all his music. I mean, he's
He
been
from
doing
Florida?
music. He's from
T-Pain.
Tampa.
Pitbull. I love T-Pain.
T-Pain.
Oye, loca.
Ven pa' acá. Turn around.
Oye,
loca.
Ven pa' acá.
Come here.
Muévelo, muévelo sin parar.
Hey.
Se me cae la Coca-Cola.
I'm telling y'all, like, this is why I start the episode.
Can you
in Spanish.
translate it for us?
Wow.
First of all, Pitbull has hits.
He mad hits.
He do.
Trina, Slip and Slide,
Take it to the house.
That was my shit.
M-I-A.
Trick Daddy.
Kodak Black.
Who?
Stop it.
Kodak.
Because he's
Black.
canceled.
He is canceled.
But we have a lot of people that come out of Florida and do something with themselves, right?
Yeah.
We also have a couple of people. It's just like, why y'all can't act right? Like, what is going on? What's in the water in Florida? So this week we're gonna have a contest, and we all were given the assignment of find the craziest or wackiest Florida story.
How about we have our engineer be the judge? Which one he think is the craziest one?
That's cool. You down with that?
Oh yeah, let's do
All
it.
right. So all of us had to pick a crazy Florida story. It had to make headlines. It had to be in the news. It had to be real news. No fake news on this show. And we're going to share it. And the person who wins gets exempt from having to do the silent
I
library.
need this
dare.
win. I need this
It's
win.
gotta be the craziest show. Or
Yes, the
okay.
craziest.
craziest story. Okay.
Yes. So Jessica W., you are usually the one that gets picked for silent library
So
dares.
babe, I need this win.
How about you go first? What's your story?
No, I don't want to go
Yeah,
first.
go ahead. Let's go.
No, because I'm indecisive. I got two of them, and I don't know which one, so somebody else go first. I'm doing Eeny, Meeny, Cicilline.
Uatambalini, Achkali Liberace, I love you. Which one was it? Which one was it? Hurry
Oh
up.
my God. That's why somebody else got to go. The pressure.
Go ahead, Shanae. Let's go.
Press. Oh,
Dun, dun,
wow.
dun,
Just
dun,
by
dun.
association, because I'm next to her. I go next.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway. Title of mine.
Okay, what's the headline?
She wanted to have sex, but her boyfriend was too tired. Out came a knife, the cops say.
Shanae wrote this shit herself.
I know, right? Shanae, that was you? So what happened? What happened in the
What you
article?
did?
You know what I heard? So basically, Jennifer over here, right, decides that she wanted to have sex with her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And, this happened in Tampa, Florida, just so y'all know.
Okay, this is Tampa.
Right. So she goes to have sex with her boyfriend on July 5th. Her boyfriend was tired. He told her no, not tonight. And she decided to start cutting herself.
Oh, she cut
So
herself.
she was cutting herself, right? That's after the argument escalated once he said no. So it says the victim tried to stop the defendant and a struggle ensued, right, on the floor of the kitchen. Let me see.
Fast forward, right?
After she cut herself.
Did she
her
cut
boy-
him?
Yes. Multiple times.
Jeez.
Yours is a little harsh. She almost killed that nigga.
Leaving bloody, visible injuries.
Crazy.
So,
Oh, I forgot he was listening.
Okay, just
Chapman, who was arrested 2 years after. Oh, she was arrested. Oh, she's serving 2 years in prison.
Whoa.
She fucked that nigga up. This is something I did. I think it was me. I think it was
All
me.
right, Jessica W. Let's go.
All right, so this is mine.
Read
So
the headline. Uh-huh.
When this newscaster was a little too blunt regarding Hurricane Matthew.
Ooh.
Here's the sound, guys.
Daytona Beach, all the way up to Jacksonville. This moves 20 miles to the west, and you and everyone you know are dead. All of you. Because you can't survive it. It's not possible unless you're very, very lucky. And your kids
I
die,
lost.
too. See
You
this?
said your kids died too?
Melbourne, Daytona Beach, all the way up to Jacksonville. This moves 20 miles
She's
to
dying.
the west,
That's
and
not
you and everyone
funny.
you know are dead. All of you. Because you can't survive it.
Oh my
Yeah, I lost.
God. How rude is that?
Yes.
How traumatizing is that?
He said, because you're dead. You're dead. And you don't get it. If you don't get it, and your kids too.
So
they're dead.
journalists in Florida do not have any compassion.
No compassion whatsoever. Like, you're dead.
I get where
Period.
you're going with this, though, just slightly. Because, when they tell them it's a hurricane and shit coming.
They don't leave. They don't.
They be in their boats talking about, I got this. I need to save my dogs.
Yeah.
Nigga, bye, Toto. The fuck?
I mean, some people, their dogs are their children.
Yeah, but that's not even it. The
You
little
hate
paperwork and shit around your house. Like, take your dog, take your kids, get the fuck up out of there. They be like, but no, we built this. This ain't the Titanic. Don't go down with this shit.
Period.
Get up out of there, nigga.
Period.
Dr. A,
I'm not ready.
Wow.
Okay.
why
So,
are you
Manera,
not?
you go first.
I am going to go, but
I'm
why are you not
deciding.
ready?
I'm deciding.
You sound like you're lying.
Wow.
Okay, so mine is, this is the headline. A man with no arms stabbed a tourist in Florida, police say. How? How did that happen? So a homeless
mouth.
man with no arms has been charged with stabbing a tourist in Florida. So Miami Beach police say that 46-year-old Jonathan Crenshaw, he was gangster if his last name is Crenshaw. He's homeless. He was sleeping. So his side of the story is the man came up to him while he was asleep and punched him in the head. He thus turned, trying to save himself. Homeless people usually have weapons to protect because people are always stealing their things or whatever, right?
'Cause you know this.
He said he turned. I watch a lot of Law and Order SVU, and they always going through the parks tapping the homeless people, asking for if they were eyewitnesses with stuff, okay? He had scissors between his toes and stabbed this man, requiring him to go to the hospital and get stitches in his arm.
Wait, he had what between his toes?
Scissors.
How big is his foot?
Nah, y'all know when you especially
motor
people who
skills.
when you're pregnant and you can't pick stuff up, so you pick it up with your feet.
No, but
Nah,
it's
we
a
learned that you're not
scissor.
supposed to do that shit.
It's a scissor, because usually when I get into a fight, I spit a blade out my mouth or something.
Oh my God. But the tourist,
now?
Just a joke.
he had a completely different story. He said that he and his girlfriend went and asked him, tapped him and asked him for directions because they were lost. And he just stabbed them for no reason.
Fuck ass a homeless person for directions.
And this is a very
Didn't he
popular.
know his way around?
This is a popular homeless man. He creates paintings with his feet. People buy them. Some of his murals go for $60 or more.
This nigga make
why
more
you-
money
But
than
I believe the homeless man.
I believe him too.
Why are you tapping a sleeping homeless man to ask him for directions?
First,
When we
when
all
you
have smartphones, we can all Google directions. I'm sure there's someone awake. It's Miami because this is South Beach, Miami. There's someone awake walking. That restaurant is open.
Lucy's.
That club is open. That bar is open. Ask someone else. And we're in like a time where people are really like
Entitled?
disgusting. No, they're disgusting, and they're like they think beating up homeless people, beating up old people. They think it's
That's
funny.
not
It's
funny.
not funny.
or spitting in your food, putting Nair in shampoo.
Or sperm.
Like all this stuff I think is disgusting. I think he was telling the truth. However, he still got booked because the police say that in the past he has assaulted an officer. Like this guy,
The homeless man or the
turns
other
up.
person?
the homeless man
With no arms, right?
with no arms. He's Mr. Miyagi in that bitch. Like how is
Wolverine.
Wax on, wax off.
for real?
Wolverine with the feet.
For real. Dr. A, your turn.
Well, my article was the guy that climbed up on a on a street light.
Hold on, I'm sorry. You know when you in school and you didn't do your homework, right? And you
can't
speak
find it.
really slowly, so you're like,
Yes. It's not even on the
So,
screen. It's not there.
Dr. Martin Luther King.
It's not
Nigga,
there.
I'm sorry, we were talking
She about
about
to say
Malcolm
the mad times to
I said what?
stretch it.
Because
The guy,
What the fuck are y'all talking
that's
about?
your story because you're not
No, He
prepared.
climbed up on the light, the street light shit and started shitting on all the cars passing by.
I want to show y'all Yana's story, right? So
It's
everybody
not
had
on
their
there.
story up, right? Let me show y'all Yana's story real quick.
It's not there. Y'all so annoying.
That's crazy, bro. I was gonna make mines up too.
It's not fake.
Do you guys see Ayana's story? Look
didn't
at
lose.
Ayana's story.
I didn't lose.
I'm gonna find it.
I've seen this
Fuck you
already.
guys. He said he's so
I saw this. It was funny.
Okay, so what's the craziest story?
It's tough. We got some tough ones.
You gotta pick one.
So the hurricane, that was just messed up. That was messed up.
evil.
Yeah. And the cutting, she should use that cucumber you guys have in that table. That covered all the problem.
Then she would have had a problem.
Yeah, no, yeah. And then the Wolverine dude had no arms.
No
and he's
arms.
cutting people.
Right.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
I'm gonna be fair. I did find Ayana's article.
Thank you. It's real.
I think Ayana's won though because
Yeah.
that made me really laugh really hard. Like that, the dude climbed on a streetlight and just started pooping on
Shitting
cars.
on
Yes,
niggas.
he
Nah,
really did.
Shot on the passing cars.
Nah, he was shitting on niggas. That's how
So
he
it's literally. So
That's crazy.
it says the police and fire department had to get him down, and he was high on crystal meth and marijuana.
Sounds about Floridian.
So, Dr. A, even though you didn't do your homework,
Yo, I always pass.
Yay.
Man,
so,
fuck you.
so you don't
That's how
have.
I passed U.S. history in high school.
So you are exempt from having me do your homework for you.
What?
That's how you pass, having someone else do your work for you.
Sounds about normal.
Nah, I just didn't show up.
Sounds about King sisters.
I didn't show up, and then I did the Regents, and I passed with the highest score.
Okay, so Dr. A, you are excused.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh.
Oh yeah, I think she gets two. We missed out on some.
Do the
Slap
noise.
her.
Do the noise.
Slap her when I wanna. When I wanna.
Not today, guys.
Friend strokes.
I don't think that
You're
was
having a lot of fun with that cucumber. That
Mad
had nothing to
fun.
do
You
with
Feel
slapping.
the cucumber. It's great.
I feel who. You ever seen the episode of Fresh Prince when Gina popped off on her nails,
Oh, yeah.
lashes, and gave it to him, and he was so disgusted. He was just like, that's how I felt with that fucking cucumber just now.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how the girls did this. It's really disgusting.
I think so too. But the show is called Why the Fuck Am I Not Famous? And this week, in light of Nipsey Hussle's birthday, which was on August 15th, today's Why the Fuck Am I Not Famous topic is how giving back can help you become successful. Before we even dig
Before she dig deep.
Deeper.
Before we dig deep into that, Jessica Webb and I have something to share with the two of you and our listeners. Would you like to say it? Would I like to
So,
say it?
nah, because it's going to be a whole background story, so just abbreviate it.
Yeah, we know how you like to tell stories.
Smart move.
Now you're
job.
exempt from getting smacked for the rest of the show. We'll save it because that's the smartest thing she said since we've been on the show. She was very honest because usually she goes, but guys,
Oh God.
Why are you blinking so?
because she be
doing
sitting there
that shit.
thinking.
Mira, I think that you should not do that.
You guys watch Claws?
Nah.
Oh, it's such a good show. Shout outs to Niecy Nash.
Shout out.
What's his name?
Karuchi.
Karuchi. What's his name?
And
The guy, the
I
actor.
can't remember his name right now, but
He's in.
Dale.
He's
Just
gonna be
like
the one to
Kenneth.
respond.
What's that movie? Best Man.
this is canned. This is Dale.
Come on, when Regina King was dancing on him, even when you want.
Let's just Google
Y'all
it,
never
guys.
saw The Best Man.
I did, but I don't know what you're talking about. And
Okay.
it's not the best
God.
man. That's
Yeah.
not what you're talking about.
It
Oh,
is.
it is.
It
with
is
Kevin
The
Hart.
Best Man.
I'm thinking.
Kevin
of,
Hart's not in The Best Man.
Whoa.
yes, he is. He's the.
Absolutely
when
not.
you are 2 years old and
For
you
real.
don't know anything.
She's gonna be. I was there. I know Kevin Hart is in that movie because I was on scene.
that.
Maybe I'm talking about part 2, or is that
That's
the other
Think
one?
Like a Man.
Oh, it is Think Like a Man. Sorry, guys. Damn.
No, The Best Man. Come on.
Y'all be coming for me.
When Candy, he was like, "I love you."
His name is Harold Balls.
Oh my goodness.
Because I ain't butchering it.
Perinow. Harold Perinow.
The nigga said that's
Thanks,
not how you say it.
Dean.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Dean.
All right. So. So Jaleesa met a couple women in a bar,
And they were
and
amazing. Shout out to them.
someone works in a school, and we were invited to come and speak to some of the girls there and have a live show. So what we're going to do is cater our show so that it is high school appropriate and speak to a group of young
school
teenage women.
I can't curse.
You can be yourself.
You can be yourself.
How?
What do you mean how? So you know
Real ass bitch give a fuck by the nigga.
you know what's funny about black people?
Oh man.
How she could cuss up her fucking children all day.
I can't cuss other people kids.
Right.
You're not cursing at them. You're just being yourself. You,
Same shit I say in the house, and everybody get mad at me.
Well, what we're going to do is have a live show and cater it to the women. I also was in contact with my high school, and we're going to have like a big live show there as well, and open up questions for both the men and the female, the men and the females, the men and the women, or the young growing, what are they, young adults?
Young adults.
Open up questions about sex and how to be successful and everything that we talk about, whatever's coming up in the whatever in the media, whatever they want to talk about, so they can have girl did you hear topics or whatever like that. So we're gonna do that, so that'll be something that we give back to the community. If anyone has a school or a program that they would like us to come in and speak to them,
Slide in our DMs.
let us know, or just click the email button.
I'm the perfect example for safe sex.
Wow.
You know what, we're gonna just bleep that whole section out. And when we're more organized, we'll let you guys know.
She didn't bring this up. She wanted to surprise us.
You guys shouldn't just sound as excited.
No,
as
I
was.
really, no,
I was
am
hyped
excited
when she
about it.
asked me. I was just like,
I'm fine. I just need to know how we're gonna talk. That's all.
we're going to talk like how we talk on the show. Just not
Yeah.
bleepity
No, I
bleep
can't.
No,
bleep
clearly
bleep.
we're gonna come up with something to
Yeah,
say.
our
It's-
show's
it's
going to be children.
inspirational, but
I mean, teenage censored.
it's always fun to give back. I was a Girl Scout. I
Oh,
like stuff
no,
like
we
that.
have
I heard
girl
y'all. I
stuff.
heard y'all all got abused.
You what? That was Boy Scouts.
I was part of 353. What was your Girl Scout group number?
Wrong.
I was part of Mitchell's.
Oh my God,
I
not
played-
Mitchell Project.
I played steel pan.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
You see what?
Going.
I've been a rapper because I wrote our little group song.
Wait, you was a part of which group?
353.
And I was from the
Introducing
305.
353, a Girl Scout you'll never meet. Open your eyes and watch us glide.
Yeah.
That's your vibe. The boogie down Bronx is our home, and being the best is all we know. Boom.
Y'all got beat up.
Yeah.
Boy,
Word.
I was the only black person. Everybody else was Puerto Rican.
You had Puerto Rican Girl Scouts?
Yeah, it was.
I never
It was
seen
on the
one.
block.
Y'all didn't sell cookies, huh?
Clearly.
We never
niggas was
sold
moving
cookies.
Niggas
Wait.
sold pastelitos.
They was moving weight.
I wish. I'd have put my order in like, yo, don't forget my shit.
pastelitos and plátanos.
First of all, back to our "Why the fuck am I not famous" segment on how helping others can help you become more successful. Anybody have anything to say about that?
I think that I can attest to this.
Oh, she said it.
Nah. So y'all know when I'm normally at work, I'm 100% a bitch, and I don't. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't take the time to actually like care about what someone is saying to me until this lady came on the aircraft and she had like a crying baby. Her mother was with her, and a part of me felt human, and I was just like, damn. I was like, so would you like to move your seat because it's in the back and you'll be kind of loud? You want him to sleep? And she was like, yeah, thank you so much. It was to the point where she was thanking me when she got off the plane. She was thanking me when I was walking to go on my layover, and then I got a letter from my supervisor letting me know that someone wrote about me and they were just so happy. And that made me feel good because normally my letters are
She didn't want to take my garbage.
She didn't want to take my garbage.
She cursed me out.
She rolled her eyes. Those are usually the stories that I get. So for the one time that somebody recognized that, you know, I appreciate her, I was appreciated, and I thought that was nice. So I felt a little successful or whatever.
So you the McDonald's employee of Airflight?
Oh,
wow.
So for me, I feel like when you help other people, it gives you a purpose.
Karma point?
No, it gives you a sense of purpose. So it's hard when you're not motivated anymore. But if you look towards what do you really want to accomplish? So speaking of like the school thing and speaking to the schools, I love children, and I've always told my friends that when I'm in a space where I have enough money, like I'm giving back, I'm opening up community centers, anything that I can do to enrich and a child, I'm going to do. So for me, like giving back to children is something that is going to help me be successful because that's what I'm striving for. I'm aiming to be as successful as I can so that I can give as much back as possible.
I was thinking about opening up like a performing arts school in Trinidad.
That's fine.
That's definitely something. And I'm doing a back to school program with the orphanage out there.
Nice.
And I bought a whole bunch of books, a whole bunch of book bags, and I'm just gonna go give it to them and also sponsor a kid because it ain't cheap to go to school in the Caribbean.
It's not.
But it makes you feel good.
Nigga, they gotta pay to get to school. Ain't no Metro card. They gotta pay for their uniforms, their books, everything.
Damn, them niggas in college.
Yeah, pretty much, which is why they're probably all smart.
I think when somebody shows any like
kind act,
or some compassion towards others, it just awakens how you like your sense of like just being appreciated as a person. It's like, oh damn,
Isn't it sad that the world that we live in, when people do show acts of kindness or do things that are nice, it's rare, and it makes you go, "Aw!" Like, what kind of world do we live in?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like I do this every day. That's why I work in healthcare. That's why I want to help people. That's why I do what I do, because it's fulfilling and it satisfies me. And I know that, you doing this small act of kindness for them is, they're going to take that with them throughout their day, throughout their life, I don't know. It just, motivates them and motivates me to do more.
You know what's funny? This lady came up to me one day when I was on a train. I guess I have a serious face. It is what it is. But she came up to me and she just told me a story of something that she did. So she was just like, today I seen this lady and she was having a really hard day and it seemed as though she dropped her Metro card. She was upset before she got on the train and I don't know if she didn't have any cash on her or she was trying to get somewhere. So I went and I got her a Metro card, right? So the lady that she gave the Metro card gave her a coin, right? And whenever someone does something nice for you, you give the coin to the person so that they can continue to give the coin away. You get it? And the coin had something written on it, she said. So when you do something nice, I mean, I just think it's so nice just to keep the world turning. You get it? Like just continuing to be nice to people, continuing to give back. Like we look at these celebrities that we want to be like, and then some of them really don't do shit for us.
Yeah, that's what you guys. I do not like Michael Jordan. I don't. I hate how
kids are killing themselves.
Kids kill themselves and each other for his sneakers, and it is hard to squeeze $1 out of that cheap gambling man.
It's easy to say who you hate, so who do you love?
Nipsey was a good one.
Yeah, of course.
There are a lot. You put me on the spot.
Michael Jackson.
You know who's a really good one?
Why was that? I'm confused. Why was that tough?
No, he was a humanitarian though.
He was a huge humanitarian. So what you got to say?
But the question is, did he touch them all?
That's not funny. He ain't touched no kids, and all those little motherfuckers was lying.
Okay.
I wanted to be invited to the house, but I didn't fit
I
the description.
did too. I did too. I want to go so bad. I want to go on a roller coaster.
I want to touch bubbles. Like
I want to play with the yeah.
you know who's a really good
He was a
current one
chimpanzee,
too? Super Scent and
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
real BB Judy. Those two are really,
Ooh,
really good current ones.
Akon.
Yes,
Akon is a great one.
absolutely. He
Yeah.
gives back to his
Or at least
country
our
no
time he
matter
is.
Yeah.
What?
There's
no matter
there's
what.
a lot more. I just can't think of any.
Jay-Z's another one.
Of course, Jay-Z.
He's built water systems in Africa.
I hated him at one point, and I love him now. LeBron James.
Oh, duh, how could we forget him?
LeBron James.
LeBron James. Well, also when helping other people help accomplish their dreams can also help you. Sorry, guys.
Helping you accomplish
I'm
that
hungry.
sentence.
You know what? I think we have to do like a little checklist before we start recording. Did Manira eat today?
It's every episode, y'all. It's every episode.
I think Manera needs to do her own checklist.
Right.
Make sure she fucking ate.
But helping other people accomplish their goals can help you. Like, I appreciate every one of you because, you know, the podcast was one of my goals. And when we become
when we become
This
to
is
become
not going nowhere.
when we become to become
Hey,
when we become to become
hey, go get it.
hey.
when we become bigger and more successful, every one of you can branch out into the things that you love as well. And now you have a platform to market it.
Speaking
Jesus
of-
Christ. What?
So can
Speaking
I
of what?
hustle crack rocks to my community?
Girl, stop.
Y'all never seen that episode of Dave Chappelle?
No,
I plead the fifth. 5.
we all did.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth.
My mother wouldn't let me stay up that late to watch a show.
You don't have it on DVD?
No.
Oh my god.
So next
She
next
really is from
Netflix and
Trinidad.
chill you got or something? Pull that up.
I might.
Oh my god, we can have a sleepover and watch Dave Chappelle.
No, thank you.
That'd be funny.
I was thinking
And
about
Martin.
watching porn.
I don't like porn anymore unless it's amateur.
Son, we can't do that in a room of all of us.
I mean, we can like.
Yeah, I can't enjoy that. My
We
sister's
actually
there.
can because
We
sometimes
can,
when
'cause
you're
we can
looking
pick
for a
the funny
porn, that always
one.
comes up, and it's mad girls in a room just
Wait, what they can you
rubbing.
Can you do that sound closer
Ew.
to the fucking mic?
It sounds like your shit is burning. You might want to throw a little spit on that.
Whatever.
This not go anywhere. Anywhere I thought it was
But
gonna
I was
go.
talking about watching David Chappelle. Like, nigga just wanted to see Ashley Larry. Like, that was all.
I'm rich, bitch. Oh, that's in my rap. Speaking of, listen, bitches, we have to
This bitch
get.
thinks she really a rapper.
First of all, I'm not a rapper, but I play one on IG. I put that in my bio.
She did. She does have it.
So you better do the battles with your boyfriend.
Word.
Oh, shit, that's perfect. You really got to do a battle with him.
Yeah, because he's
I'm
definitely-
Battle on the live. Battle on the live.
Battle on the live, please. You know that's my.
You
Put
heard
me
it
on
here
the
first, guys.
spot.
Manera's going to battle her boyfriend on live
Yeah, nah.
because she a rapper now.
He not even a rapper no more.
And he
First of
definitely
all,
did a whole
more.
reggae song.
He will kill her.
Damn, thank you for the encouragement.
I mean, he
I only
nice.
heard a few of your bars. I heard his whole life.
Okay, all right, all right.
my life.
All right, whatever. Well, this episode is coming to a close. What's today's quote? I have it. You have two hands, one to help yourself, and the second is to help others. Thank you for listening.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Peace
you.
out. See you next week.
Mike, I don't know why you didn't pick me.
I have one question. What type of quote was that?
I couldn't find the one I had before.
I was really going to say something, but I forgot it was ending. I was about to be like, what the fuck was that?
You could do nah.
I was
thought it
really
cute.
No, it wasn't. It was terrible.
It was one hand.
And I hope y'all still recording this.
And they both
it was
washed the
trash.
face. Oh yes, in Manera's case.
One hand is
Because
for
it was
you,
itching.
and the other hand is for another person. The fuck? Nah, these hands is mine.
Both of y'all can catch these hands. How about that?
You fucking out.
You could have said it. I couldn't find it.
We can put that in the bloopers.
I had a good
Her quote was trash this week.
Oh, she said you ain't got no nipples.
What?
Y'all never seen? You never watched that either? Kevin Hart?
Oh,
Yeah,
good job.
we're
Oh,
good.
yeah, we're good.
Oh, you tell us we're good? I don't know what he's telling us.
He's telling us get out.
I think we should put our headphones